Good morning. Hi, good morning. Is my voice coming clear? Just need to check. All right. Okay. Hi, good morning. Good to see you. Hi, Anirudh Sharma, Anup, Ashish, Abhishek, Birendra, Dheeraj, Dipalok. Welcome, Hemant, Hitesh, Lalit, Makran, Mangesh, Mikhil, Neeraj, Nitin, Prajakta, Rashmi, Raghavendra, Shirish Kayal, good to see you. Saurabh Bararia, Yagnesh Lakkar. All right. Okay, super. Let's start. Good morning. All right. So, आज एक कहानी से शुरू करेंगे. So, देखिए, imagine there is a man who is looking to cross a river in the night. रात के अंधेरे में there was a man who was looking to cross a river. So he reaches the river bank, नदी के तट पे आता है, and वहाँ पर he sees two boats. Okay. Now, one boat is old. लकड़े का था, पुराना था, and familiar. His father had used it. His grandfather also used it. And everyone in that village knows this boat. The दूसरा जो boat था, the second boat, was new. It was new, it was stronger also. And in fact, उस दिन उस रात के अंधेरे में, actually it was better suited for the journey. Okay. And it could handle that current of the river water at that time. It could have also taken him farther, and it was very well designed with a cover and everything. वहाँ पर दोनों बोट में ना दो बोटमैन थे. There were two boatmen in each of the boats. दूसरे वाला जो रिलेटिवली न्यू बोट था, उसका बोटमैन ने बोला कि सर, दिस सेकंड बोट इज बेटर फॉर वेयर यू वांट टू गो. The man listened to that second boatman quite intently. Logic एकदम सही था. Logic was absolutely clear. But he still looked at that old boat, and something in his mind told him that this one actually feels safer. Now, I want all of you to think, is the old boat truly safe? What do you think? Is the old boat truly safe? Maybe not. But it is familiar. It is familiar. अगर वो बोट लेते ना, he could explain it well to his family. If something happens, nobody will blame him. His father will approve it because he had used that boat many times. The village will not laugh at him. सारे villagers को पता था वो बोट कौन से फैमिली का है. He understands how it works because बचपन में उसने बहुत बार उसको देखा है. And most importantly, he was feeling in control because familiarity था. This is the hidden meaning of safety. This is the hidden meaning of safety. Safety is not always about actual risk. Sometimes safety is about familiarity. Sometimes safety is about explainability. Sometimes safety is about not being blamed. Sometimes safety is about sleeping peacefully after the decision. This is exactly what happens in many client meetings. जब क्लाइंट बोलते हैं कि मुझे सेफ चाहिए, the advisor immediately thinks कि बॉस लो रिस्क प्रोडक्ट चाहिए. But the client may actually be saying कि I don't want to look foolish. I don't want my spouse to question me. I don't want my CA to object to this decision. I don't want to feel trapped. Today's session is about this. Because safety is not only a product feature, safety is the client's ability to emotionally defend the decision. Okay? Are we ready? We will start the session. Just a second. I will download the thing. 1 second. हाँ आ गया presentation. Okay. चलो. Hope it is visible. Huh? All right. If the client says safe चाहिए, this is the most misunderstood word in this world of wealth management. Safe चाहिए. The safest investment is not always the one with the lowest volatility. It is the one the client can understand, explain, accept and stay with. Therefore, these are two people. One is the advisor, other is the client. जब एडवाइजर बोलते हैं वोलेटिलिटी, क्लाइंट समझता है व्हाट विल माय वाइफ से. व्हेन एडवाइजर बोलते हैं एसेट एलोकेशन, क्लाइंट सोचता है विल माय सीए जज मी. इफ क्लाइंट एडवाइजर बोलता है ड्यूरेशन रिस्क या कैपिटल प्रोटेक्शन, क्लाइंट समझता है व्हाट इफ आई लुक फुलिश, विल माय फादर से इफ इट इज गैम्बलिंग. ओके. Advisor hears capital risk, client feels emotional risk. इसको allegory बोलते हैं. When you translate only the words, you actually miss the wound. Okay. This person in the image was actually pointing to his heart. Okay. The doctor treated the wrong pain. Client said safe. Advisor को सुनाई दिया FD. Because nobody asked what safe actually meant. What the client is actually asking are 6 things. There are 6 fears going on in the mind. Can I explain this to my spouse? Will I look foolish if markets fall? Can I exit if I panic? Will my CA approve? Will my father call this gambling? Will I sleep peacefully tonight? मुझे सेफ चाहिए. सेफ का मतलब 6 अलग अलग फियर हो सकता है. 6 different fears. Which one are you solving? देखो, क्लाइंट बोलता है सेफ्टी. अंदर ना 6 levels है. इमोशनल सेफ्टी, सोशल सेफ्टी, फैमिली सेफ्टी, कंट्रोल सेफ्टी, कॉम्प्रिहेंशन सेफ्टी. ओके. ए प्रोडक्ट में भी टेक्निकली परफेक्ट. टेक्निकली दैट प्रोडक्ट में बी परफेक्ट, बट इमोशनली it might be far from perfect. The safety has got 6 layers: financial, emotional, social, family, control and comprehension. Okay. Anybody who feels unsafe, okay, at level 2 will not stay invested. बहुत जल्दी वो निकल जाएगा. वो 1 महीने में जाएगा कि 1 साल में कि 3 साल में, we don't know, but निकल जाता है. A client who feels unsafe on flows 2 through 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 के अंदर, no matter how good the product, the client will exit. The advisor's job is to take the client all the way up. It is not about will my capital be protected. It is all about will I feel peaceful after the decision? Will I look foolish? Can I explain this decision? Can I exit or adjust? Do I understand this enough to fully trust this? Level 1 पे is where most advisors stop. जाना था level 6 तक. We had to move to level 6. There is some invisible people who are continuously asking the spouse, the CA, the father, the business partner, the friend who compares returns. Everybody is asking questions. When somebody says safe, ask what safety means. Ask who must accept the decision other than you. Reframe the decision simply. The client must repeat your logic in one sentence. Give him a line he can say at home with confidence and without confusion. There has to be a sense of control. Use phased deployment. The advisor's job is not only to reduce risk. The advisor's job is to reduce the client's fear of the decision. अगर क्लाइंट बोलता है सेफ चाहिए, it could mean I don't want regret. So ask instant, what would make you feel this decision was not a mistake? अगर कोई बोलता है FD better चाहिए, ask them the question, is FD preferred because it is suitable or because it is familiar? अगर कोई बोलता है रिस्क नहीं लेना है, ask if the value fluctuates, who will be the most uncomfortable with that? अगर कोई बोलता है लिक्विडिटी चाहिए, ask what level of access will make you feel in control. If somebody says family से discuss करना है, ask what part of this do you feel family may question. Can I get a confirmation from all of you कि आज के बाद हम टेक्निकली करेक्ट तो होते ही रहे, ओके? Should we take a place that we are going to decode the meaning of safe by asking these questions? Yes? Do I have your confirmation, please? Everyone. Ask this question and see how the energy changes, how that person feels at ease in the room. You can note down, and everybody who is part of the community will get this presentation slide deck at 12 o'clock as always. Okay. Okay. Safe चाहिए. Decode the script. Okay. I'm not going through the scripts one by one. Don't respond to the word safe. Decode the actual meaning. Is it financial safety versus emotional safety? Capital fear versus regret fear? Decision dependability at home. Very powerful. Decision defendability at home. There are many people who are continuously asking us whether this decision was correct. Okay. We might be technically right, but emotionally completely a disaster. Like a doctor might be prescribing correctly, but if the medicine is not explained what it is for, the patient might come home and stop taking the medicines after a few days. Not because the treatment was wrong, because he felt scared, confused, and unheard. If we give a short duration debt fund for a 1-year need, we might be technically correct. But the client feels unsafe because they doesn't understand NAV movement. If we give equity SIP for a 15-year gold, suitable. But the client cannot explain volatility to spouse maybe in the 4th month because the markets have turned volatile. Okay. We might giving hybrid allocation, which is balanced and appropriate, which is correct. CA says, why not FD? Clients get confused. The confidence collapses overnight. The product was right. The permission was missing. Technically correct advice fails when the client cannot understand, explain, or emotionally accept the decision. Words that create safety. Okay. Safe चाहिए, FD better है. Always decode which layer, financial, emotional, family, or control. कौन सा अलग? Are you choosing it or recognizing it? Risk नहीं लेना. Identify who will feel the blame if the value drops temporarily. Okay. So you can do one quick activity right now. Okay. Think about one client who recently told you कि safe चाहिए और risk नहीं लेना. My question is, what did you recommend? Think about it. And then, what was the client actually afraid of? Was it financial loss, family blame, or feeling out of control? And then finally think about the question you could have asked to decode it better. Remember, the most powerful advisory skill is not knowing the right product. It is asking the right question. Today, after this session, all of you please sit down and ask this question. Think about the client who said मुझे safe चाहिए. The client was not only asking, will my money be safe? He was actually asking, will I be safe after this decision? Will I be safe after this decision? Just a second, everyone. Just 1 second. All right. If you're truly enjoying these sessions and would like to know what could be covered next, so I pasted one link, which is the Google review link, in the chat box. May I request you to share your feedback? What you are truly enjoying, what you're not enjoying, what you want to be covered. So Ish, it is all there under the knowledge section, Ish Puri. Okay. All the best, everyone. We would truly go through each of everyone's feedback, whatever you're liking, whatever you're not liking. You can please let us know on this public platform. It would mean a lot. So the date for Mumbai is actually not in July. It is on 1st of August, Vijay. And everybody who are looking to be part of this workshop, this is going to be a technical workshop on behavioral science and identity, okay, which is going to be a premium one-day workshop. We will share the details maybe this week or maybe early next week, most probably this week. And there is a short selection process. We can go through that for all those of you who are interested, okay. We will let you know the details. Okay. All the best, everyone. Have a great day ahead, and I'll see you tomorrow exactly at 10:10. And look forward to your reviews on the Google page. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.